You're welcome back, and well, this is still TV3 New Day. We would like you to join us via social media. Watch us live on Facebook and share your thoughts with us. For those of you who cannot call into the This Morning segment to share your concerns about whatever topic we raise, we'd like to still hear from you on social media. Remember, the hashtag is TV3 New Day. So it's time now to go straight into This Morning. All right, you know what? Let's just go straight into it. So the Foreign Affairs Minister has been in the news since Monday when she decided to randomly visit the Accra office of the Passport Center. And in fact, she wasn't happy with reports that had come to her table and to her notice about Goro boys and their interference with the regular process of passport acquisition at the center. And so this is what she said when she got to the place. Take a look. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, before we go to that, let's just quickly take a look at a statement that has been released from the Office of the Awo Mafia, and we'll give you a chance to call. Don't worry, we're not digressing. But let's quickly take a look at this letter that has been released by the Office of the Awo Mafia. So it says that the DSA, Hogwechocho Festival launch, urgent attention. The attention of His Royal Highness Togbi Sri III, the Awo Mafia of Anlo Duko, the Awadada of Anlo Duko, the Paramount Chiefs and Wings Chief of Anlo Duko, and the Anlo Traditional Area, ATC, have been drawn to a letter in circulation headed as above on the letterhead of a self-acclaimed Duto of Anglo and signed by Professor Togbi Damaji IV, dated 12 August 2023. The purported letter is hereby attached for ease of reference. His Royal Highness Togbi Sri III and Anglo Traditional Council hereby states without equivocation that the only authority in Anlo Duko under whose auspices and authority the Hogwechocho is celebrated is the Awo Mafia with the support of the Anglo Traditional Council. His Royal Highness, the Awo Mafia, therefore calls on the sector minister to take immediate action to forestall any provocative actions, of these sanctions of the Lafe clan to create chaos and confusion in our beloved Anlo Duko. In the meantime, His Royal Highness, the Awo Mafia, calls on the security agencies to enforce law and order in Anlo Duko. This is signed by Agbo Tadua Kumasa, spokesman for Awo Mafia. And so that is the communication at the moment. So in case any one has come to you purporting to be something other than the Awo Mafia, please take note of this statement. Anyway, let's go back now to the Foreign Affairs Minister. And, well, she addressed the media and the workers at the passport office in Accra. This is what she said.
As we all know, just 2 days ago, the report in the Daily Guide that the issue of Goro people involved in our passport acquisition process has become rife. We all know, just 2 days ago, the report in the Daily Guide that the issue of Goro people involved in our passport acquisition process has become rife.
She clearly wasn't happy.
Yeah, she clearly wasn't happy. I think that when you look at how much is paid, that should be sufficient enough since this automated dashboard or process was introduced. And I remember my own experiences did indicate that it took me some time for me to get deducted, that will be debited from my account. And then when the debit was also done, I couldn't go through the process because there was a system, is it hanging or something of the sorts, you know. So, but the expedited application for 48 pages currently, if you want to acquire a passport, is for 200 Ghana cedis. And then 150 Ghana cedis for those who have or wish to have 32 pages. Yeah. And for 32, for the normal standard ones, low cost is 100, and then 48 for standard or the normal one is also 150.
I see.
The question is, if you go through this, would you get it normally without going through a third party?
And how many weeks does it give you?
Oh, ideally, they should give you a time. They'll give you a notice when you have to come and take your bio details, and then subsequently they'll tell you when you have to come. Ideally, it shouldn't take more than a month. That's when they launched the process. That's what they said.
Well, here we are with the minister now going ballistic on the Goro boys. But we have a caller on the line. Hello, Prince. Good morning.
Good morning, Bella.
Thank you for joining us. How are you?
I'm very well, very well.
All right. Talk to us about your passport experience and what you think of the minister's action.
Yeah, first of all, let me say a very good morning to you and your team and you cherished viewers. Bella, I want to clear some false claim the minister made.
Okay.
When you heard the minister spoke the last time, she said the online passport started under the NPP regime. It was Dr. Baumia, in support of her. That is a fallacy. That is falsehood. Online passport didn't start under this regime. It started under the regime of the NDC government. This is a fact. When we are speaking, when we are addressing the state, we should be speaking with fact. So that one, I've cleared it from there because I, Prince Harry, acquired my passport during 2016. I applied 2016, 2017. That was when the online passport, portal was open and I applied. So I know what I'm talking about, and I know you also know, and many Ghanaians know. So that false information should be set out.
Please carry on.
Now on the Goro boys, the minister made some factual comment that the Goro boys cannot operate without people within. And the minister said that she has information of some people within that are, collude with the Goro boys to work. But this is not a new thing. The woman should be putting out names. She'll be telling us the action she has taken, not to tell us that she has asked the Goro boys not to come. The people that she said she has inside who are working with the Goro boys, these are the people she should be telling us that she has sacked these people.
But they are the ones she's talking to. And she's saying that if you've been here for close to a year, then don't come again. So it is the workers. And she specifically said, I listened to her, she said that is why I didn't go to your individual offices to speak to you, and I decided to speak to you in the open. So she was addressing the workers.
You see, that is why this online passport issue was introduced, so that we do away the human interface. What is happening to this system? Because I quite remember this thing went to Parliament, and Parliament Foreign Committee Affairs, I think even they commended them on what they are doing. So what has happened? Why are we still having this Goro boys?
Okay.
We need to put system.
All right. Well, I think we lost you, but I think your point was also made very clear. So we need to put in systems to make sure that the right thing is done. What do you also think of the way the minister just went in hard on the workers at the office? And I think I side to an extent with our caller, because before you go out there, did you conduct an investigation or order for an investigation? Do you know who and who are involved? Because I think this one-size-fits-all approach doesn't necessarily endure the benefits of the innocent ones. And I use that advisedly because I'm sure that there are certain people in there who are going through the right channel even as workers. So what happens to all those people as well? Is it because there's one bad nut now it affects everyone and I lose my job in the process? I think that something should have been done beyond just going to say, don't come to work at all. And I do hope that, her team is advising her.
I think that is why when especially you look at the aggregation of social media comments, they seem to criticize the minister that you have all the administrative powers. Yeah. And then also a number of subordinates or people who report to you who could easily give you those who are working within the remit or the offices of the passport office who don't have the right sort of direction guidelines or are not using some of those guidelines or standard operating procedures.
We have Kojo from Hatcho. Good morning, Kojo.
Yes, good morning, Bella.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Have you acquired a passport in recent times, and how much did you have to pay, and how long did you have to wait?
All right, so just about 2 months ago in January, I applied for my passport. I just applied for the renewal. I did application in May, online application.
Okay.
And then I was given to the 1st June for my appointment at the Koforidua passport office. I arrived at the passport office at 5:30 a.m. I was the first person at the passport office.
Okay.
When the office started working, I was the first person. They attended to about 30 people before I was attended to.
What?
And that day, I was very sad.
What was their reason?
People walking in, and then officers would go out and meet them, take their particulars, and come and work on them. And I was still sitting there. I was the first in the queue. and people were coming in and they were being attended to.
Okay. How many hours did you have to wait? If you look, because you said you got there at 5:30, but what time did they start operating, and at what time were you attended to?
So I got there at 5:30.
Yeah.
The office started work at 8.
Okay.
My passport was taken, my documents were taken at about 9:30. So I waited for more than an hour and a half at the passport office, at the Koforidua passport office.
Did you ask why they were attending to other people when you had come there first?
Nobody will even talk to you. Nobody will mind you. And from there, when I went to the biometric room to take my picture and fingerprint, there, some people I was in the same queue with that were following me, like there were about 20 in the queue. They all came to take their biometrics. They took their passport and their pictures, and I was still in the queue. I left the passport office around 11:30, but I was first at the passport office.
Yeah.
So it looks like if you don't pay money to anybody, if you just want to go through the right process in acquiring your passport, they will frustrate you.
Well, then I think that. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, so I think this issue is not limited to the Accra Passport Center alone.
Okay.
It cuts across the entire country. The poll system is corrupt. And for me, I don't think the minister going there to sack some people would make any difference. There are leadership at each of the passport office. What are the leaders doing? It is the leadership that must be sacked, not the officers. Because there's supposed to be effective leadership, effective supervision at the passport office.
Okay.
If those who are there to exercise oversight are not performing their functions...
Well, I think we lost you as well, but point's also well made. Well, he thinks that it's the leaders who must bite upon the nuts.
The thing is that people have various experiences. So Mo Ajiman says that I applied mine in July 2022, got it in January 2023. My wife applied hers on the 12th of June 2023 and waited till the month end. And waited till the month ends and have to pay to get it in 24 hours after paying an amount. I don't understand. It said the arrogance most officers display at the passport office is an eyesore.
Maxwell, good morning.
Yes, hi, good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. Speak to us as well.
Yes. So my little thoughts that I want to share about this experience, which I'm still experiencing, basically, it's very sad that Ghana thinks that they have an online passport. Trust me, we don't have an online passport. Because what is an online? My background is IT, basically. I'm a director for an IT company.
Okay.
And I understand what I'm really about to share with you. So basically, you say an online system where I have to fill in my forms, and then I still have to print out, go to a passport office, and then still with the printed, a group of people, I have to virtually check everything again before you still go to another person again for biometrics. When you say online, it basically, and you want to eliminate all these go boys, what we need to do is to have a very intensive online system where you don't go and see anybody, but only just go for verification. I'm saying this from how we do apply for visas. How do we apply for visas? When we do online, for example, in the Schengen VFS office, if you apply online, all you go and do is to just submit your document. Basically, it's online, and then all you need to do is to just go for a biometric. So you don't have any human factor in there. But of course, Ghana thinks that we are talking about online, but then they still don't understand what the online system is all about.
Okay. So how would you describe what we have?
Applied already for, come again?
How would you describe what we have? Partial online or what?
It's literally not online. It's nothing. Nothing.
Right.
I'll say zero.
Okay.
I'll say zero. I have applied already since April, and I'm still waiting. I have an appointment in October.
Seriously?
A conference that I have to go. Now I'm really at the verge. I don't know what to do. And to be honest with you, Grover, basically, some of us basically have to put our. We are forced. We are forced to pay. We are forced to pay go boys. We are really forced to pay go boys. We want to go through the.
Are you forced, or it is because you have it in mind that it is the Guru boy who will give you a faster service?
It's because he or that person has a link, and we've just manipulated the system so well to the advantage that we are forced to also do it.
Yeah. Just a quick one, if we're not in a hurry. So I just want to find out that, so do you then also partly take the blame as citizens for also encouraging these Guru boys to stay in operation because we're always paying?
Come again.
I'm saying that would you take the blame partly as a citizen for also encouraging these Guru boys to continue operating because we're always giving them money?
Of course.
Okay.
I would definitely do that. I would definitely do that.
All right, thank you.
Like I said, I would say no to all the Guru boys and then have the system work.
All right, thank you so much.
I want the system to work, yeah.
Thank you. We want the system to work. And Amwadi says that Amoda Hamidu says, I made mine in Tamale. I was directed to go and see an officer who is known by many to assist people. I had to pay to get in within a week.
Wow.
I see. Nickman says, my brother applied last year, June, and had his biometrics taken a month after. Till now, he hasn't been called to come and pick up his passport. And Nambia says, the online is not working here in Europe. And it's too expensive to renew. Okay, she says she's watching from France. I was excited about the online portal introduction until I applied for a renewal of my passport. Common renewal, and I had to go through the same old process. And I paid an amount of 600 Ghana cedis for my passport to be printed. This is GJOM GH. Yeah. How?
Well, it depends. For the ones that have the longer expiration, which we're having now, and they expire, it means you have to go and get your biometrics recaptured. So
I see.
This one from Kwekweron or Aaron Brasu says, I had the same experience like the second caller. I acquired my passport in 2018 at the Kumasi Passport Office. I went there a day before, and so I slept in front of the office, and the following day I was the first person. But boss, I left there after 2 p.m.